What is up, YouTube? Back at it again with another video. We're outside today, we're not in the car, and hope you guys are having a blessed day. It was raining earlier today, and I guess that's something about St. Patrick's Day, right? Like the day of St. Patrick's Day, it always rains. But I wanted to talk about that today, you know, the importance of St. Patrick's Day that goes over a lot of people's heads. And I think predominantly in my area, a lot of people just kind of use it as an excuse to go out and party and drink and whatever, which is cool. It's it's um it's for Irish heritage. I'm half Irish, so I have to why don't I celebrate it as well as everyone else does? And especially where I'm from, like the area I live in, it's predominant Irish area, and I'm proud to be Irish. This isn't about that. I'm proud to be Irish. I'm proud to be who I am. It's more so about the celebration of this, like the real meaning behind this day. Like what? Why? Like I had to ask why. Like I did my research. Why do people use this as a day to drink alcohol? Or the meaning behind St. Patrick? Who was St. Patrick? And I did a little bit of research. It's something that we all should know. Like some people don't even know who St. Patrick is. It's like, oh, it's St. Patrick's Day. We're just gonna go out and party because it's St. Patrick's Day. Like, never did I think I was gonna make a video about this. But it's interesting because it's good to know your roots, your origins, like things about you know your heritage and everything about your. It's good to know these things, and you know I want to be able to maybe remind people about this. So I looked it up. I looked him up. I looked up. All right, who's Saint Patrick? And he's a saint. He's not from Ireland. He was from Roman Britain, but he got kidnapped. From what I read, he got kidnapped and was kidnapped to Ireland as a young boy. Then he felt like he was called back to go to Ireland. This is what I read. And after the callback, I think he was one of the first, if not the first, like Christians to bring Christianity to the country of Ireland. And he's a religious figure. Like this is why it's so interesting to me of him being this religious figure. And it's crazy too because we're in a time of Lent right now. Like we're in the time of Lent. Lent ends I think it's before or after Easter. You see, I'm not even well versed on this. I should know more before making this, but I'm making it right now. But St. Patrick's Day is during Lent, and I also looked into why I didn't look deep into it, but this day there was a lift off of Lenten restrictions. So say people, the act of Lent, like participating in Lent. Sorry for the wind. Right now I'm outside. I didn't want to be in the car making this video, but we're outdoors. It's very nice. I'm at a park near my house. When you participate in Lent, you're supposed to be giving up something. And lots of people, I guess, they give up alcohol, smoke, like bad vices. I personally think there's no real good reason to consume alcohol. I don't drink alcohol, and this is just me. This isn't like oh, don't drink alcohol. Oh, alcohol is bad video. No. It's just more so like I want to bring awareness to this, and like obviously, like whoever's watching this video, don't get offended. I don't. The goal is to not offend you, but it's to really it makes me question like why is this day such a big day for people to just go out and drink. So I looked into it more often. No, I looked more into this topic and the day of St. Patrick's Day. And around I think the 17th century, Christians dedicated this day to a feast in St. Patrick's name. And this day in Ireland in the 17th century, what I read, that pubs and bars were closed because since this is during the act of Lent, that you know this is a day where people like during Lent people gave up alcohol, so they closed the bar and the pubs on this day. But in the 20th century in America, they've turned it around and they've made it a day to like celebrate Irish culture and I guess drinking Irish drinks like Irish whiskey or Guinness and stuff. Like I literally looked this up when I saw this, and I was like, wow, like America, like coming to America and just everything being westernized. It's so weird because it's like that's not what it was. That's not like this day is a religious day and it's an honor. This day is supposed to be in honor of Saint Patrick who free like who he didn't free. What am I saying? He's this religious figure that brought Christianity to the country, right? So, from what I read, so why turn it into something like it's good? Like there's parades, parties, that's a good thing that this day is recognized from the masses. That's good. That's good for you know Irish culture. I feel like not many people speak about Irish culture nowadays, to be honest with you, except for this day. But this day is deeper than just like now. It's kind of turned into the whole month. Like like the whole month, everyone's celebrating, and there's different parades around different towns, and that's cool. I like that. It's just like I'm not one to like say this, but I wanna capitalize on this and move forward with having a moral compass. I think it should be recognized as a day where you should have this feast on St. Patrick's Day. You should celebrate in honor of this day for St. Patrick. But the whole consumption of alcohol thing, it shouldn't be so it shouldn't be so like such a like I'm gonna sound so lame for saying this because I don't drink, but it shouldn't be something that's like, oh, you're Irish and you don't drink alcohol like that. Like that's not like that shouldn't be it. Like it should just be like And I know Irish people. Like my dad, for one, he doesn't drink alcohol. So it's like, if you have I think that's another thing people too. They stereotype Irish people for being alcoholics because of this day, but it's really America's kind of brought this to us. Being from America and living in America, like America has done this to many cultures, where I wouldn't say they've ruined the culture or they've ruined cultures, but the American society has taken a toll on us. But it's interesting. Today is a good special day, I guess you could say, right? And for me, my history with not dealing with, but my history with this time of the year and St. Patrick's Day, I haven't really found fond of it because everyone in my neighborhood goes out and drinks, and it's like, there's no problem with that. I've done it before. I've drank before. I'm not saying I've never drank alcohol before. I've drank before, but me not drinking alcohol now versus then and how I was like, or my environment, I never found fond of this holiday. And I think as we get older and we grow, we should change our perspective of how we view things when we've grown up around certain stuff. So say like if I never really liked this holiday and I never really was so involved with it because of the things that have happened around my neighborhood or who's been around in my neighborhood, I want to say, like that shouldn't affect my outlook on this day of like my culture. Like this should be like I should be able to celebrate this day not thinking of how it's viewed by others or how it's viewed by or how it's generalized in America, like how it's generalized around the whole consuming alcohol thing. But I'm sure there's a handful of people that obviously they feel this way and they don't think that, yeah, they don't drink alcohol, but they're Irish. But yeah, this is it's been on my mind, and hopefully like people could if you're watching this and you are of Irish descent, you have like in the comments, like drop your like experience with St. Patrick's Day and like how it's how not affected, what's the word, like how it's played a part in your life being Irish and how you've celebrated like that, how you celebrate St. Patrick's Day. I'd like to read this comments. But to end this video, I mean, you know, this is a good day for remembrance. And again, to remind anybody who's watching this isn't to insult those who drink alcohol on St. Patrick's Day. No, this is more so like we shouldn't. We should kind of maybe go back to the original root of how this day was started, maybe. Because I do believe that alcohol is not, like consuming alcohol is not really, it makes you stupid. Like it makes you numb. And some people could drink alcohol and not feel that way because they're functional off it, but I don't think an overconsumption of it is good for you, you know? Overconsumption of anything is bad for you. But this isn't about this isn't about me. It's about, I mean, it is about me, but it's about more so like I want to be able to connect with others about this day, see what they think about it. But I'm recording this on St. Patrick's Day, so this will be uploaded on a Tuesday. Check out my last video I made about emotional intelligence, and let me know your thoughts on this subject in the comments below. I'm gonna enjoy what's left of this beautiful day, and yeah, let me know what you guys think. I will see you guys in the next video.